Hi, this is your mom, and I'm going to show you how to make spaghetti from scratch. This is the red sauce. And so what we want to do is I get a whole onion and I'm going to chop it up. I use turkey meat. And I took it out of the freezer just now and thawed it out. So it's pretty well thawed. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to chop up this onion. And the easiest way for me to do it doesn't take very long at all. It's pretty minimal work. Make sure you wash your hands first though. Don't touch your eyes. Alright. So what I do, make sure you've taken off the outer skin, and then I just hold it like this. And I make slices. Oops. Kind of have to hold it together. Alright, now I turn it around. And again, you want to hold it so that it doesn't fall apart. Hopefully it won't. And slice down like this. And then you just start chopping away. Get some oil and put about a tablespoon. Heat it up. It doesn't take very long to make this spaghetti.
How are you not crying?
Okay, I'll go ahead and put my onions in. And then kind of spread them around a little bit. Take my turkey meat. You can let your onions soften for a little bit if you want to, but usually I just put everything in all together and let them all cook together. And this turkey meat I buy at Costco.
What kind? Let me see the package.
Butterball.
Okay.
Oh, no, natural. It costs, and then freeze it. But I always use the whole thing. I like it because I mostly use it for spaghetti. And then what I do while it's cooking, I need to use this other. This one tends to break up quicker. Break up the meat quicker. And then you want to add your seasoning. And what I use is I use Trader Joe's 21 Seasoning Salute. Because it has I buy like 4 bottles at a time. Okay, and then you need a little salt and pepper. Well, the 21 Salute had pepper in it, but I'm just going to put a little bit more. I'll put just is the minced garlic already. I got this from Walmart.
What brand is it?
It's Great Value.
Oh, okay.
And I get the big jar because I use a lot of it in my cooking. So I'll just use about that much.
Mm-hmm.
Put that in there. Mix everything up. Now while this is cooking, I'm gonna go get my cans of tomato.
It's not going to boil over?
Alright. You don't have to cook your pasta like this, but this is how I like to cook mine. Now what I do is I put a little bit of salt in the water. Okay, then I let that bring that to a boil. You can cook your pasta however you want. I just happened to see them do that on a cooking show once, and I thought, I like that idea, so I started doing mine that way too. You only need, just get a small can of tomato paste. So I'll end up wasting this.
Is it half a can?
Yeah. Okay. And then I use a can of diced tomatoes. And I kind of look to see how, like, do I need 1 can or do I need 2 cans? Okay. Probably for this one I'm going to use just 1 can of diced tomatoes. And then I'll use 2 cans of tomato sauce. And these I got from Costco. They're the Kirkland brand. Thick because of the tomato sauce. I like thick. Probably about half a cup. Thank you. Alright, now what I use for seasoning, I use Italian seasoning, any brand. I have all different brands up here, but right now I'm just using the Great Value. And what I do is I pour a little bit in the palm of my hand, and what you don't want to just throw that in there. You want to take it and squeeze it and sprinkle it around. That brings out the flavors. I don't add salt to this because, or do I? I have to taste it. But I will show you one little trick that I do. Just, and it smells good. One thing that I do to break up the acidity from all the tomatoes is I add sugar to it. heaping tablespoon. Just sprinkle it around. What we're going to do now is we're going to turn it down to low, and we're going to cover it and let it cook. Let it simmer for about half an hour. By that time, the water should be ready, and we should be able to put in the pasta. And so that's it for now. You can cut